No, that's not how I want to do this. No. I just want to look at my face. That's the hardest part about this whole thing. I want to say funny things on the internet and be one of those funny people on the internet because all I see are funny guys on the internet, and I want to be a funny guy on the internet. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm a funny dude on the internet. Yes, yes. And I don't have to look at my face because that's all I've been wanting to do is just watch my pretty self be pretty. No, that's not how I want to do this. Here we go. Okay, funny guy on the internet. So, I was talking to my friend Phoenix about how there's no funny girls on the internet. And I realized this is like the 8th time I've said this to him. And I realized what I needed to do was prove myself right by proving myself wrong. No. And being the exception to the rule. What? What does that mean? I don't think this is it, though. I do not think that this is how I need to do that. Okay, okay. There are no funny chihuahuas on the internet.
Entire desktop. I'm not stuck. No, I'm just stopping. Gamma. Oh, the gamma. Okay, okay. Now my hands are where I want them to be. That was hard. What are you two doing?
No! Stop that! Okay. So I think what I need to do is I need to find one person to talk to and pretend that the whole of the internet is this person. 13-year-old boy on Call of Duty. You didn't fuck my mother. I fucked mine. That was inappropriate. And not funny. None of this is funny. I'm only funny in a group. Way too many pauses. I think I need to make like random effects that will show up, like animate what I am talking about. I know a little bit of Flash and Pogo. Not a very good artist on it though. I need a tablet. So I've been doing it with like your laptop mouse, and it's like that was a heart. That wasn't a heart. It looks like an upside down elephant butt. But it was a heart. I promise. All my love. See, even this, my sister can do it perfect. Like, I don't even. It's one of those Kesha things? I don't know. I've been under a rock for forever. It's not Kesha. It's that girl who does that song. Which was Kesha. No, Kesha. It's K Money Ha. I don't know how many other people do that joke, but me and my little sister do that joke. And if I continue to do this, I will be talking a lot about my little sister because I have like a cismance. There's not a good word for it. I guess the internet would call it lesbianism, but that's gross because that's my little sister, and she's much prettier than I am. She, if she settled for me, I would tell her to go back, to go fishing again because she could get 10 times better than what this is. And yes, internet, I'm one of those girls who will always see themselves as that ugly fat kid that they were when they were, you know, puberty. Mine was before puberty. My ugliness started in 5th grade. I was this fat, chunky little creature. Um, I'd gotten over this weirdness in 4th grade that I'll probably cover later, when I talk about how crazy I am. But I was the fattest, hyperest, craziest little fucker when I was in 5th grade. And I actually remember one time I was so distracted all the time when I was a little kid, and the best part about getting to middle school was graduating from the elementary school library to the middle school library. And the the very first time we had reading period, they took us in 5th grade, they took us to the library, and okay, everybody check out your books. And they go racing, and I just found the first giganticest book I could find. And I find a little, I check it out, everyone else is, we've spent 30 seconds in the library, and I've already picked my book. And so I go and I check my book out and I sit down and I just start fucking reading this thing. And the next thing I know, I'm halfway through the book or I was a chunk into the book and the lights suddenly turn off. I'm like, what? Lights, what? And I look up all suddenly terrified and the librarian was leaving for the end of the day. And she's like, I didn't see you there. And I was immediately horrified because I had just cut all of my classes. And this is middle school. They usually frown on that sort of thing that young. And I didn't get in any trouble whatsoever. In fact, that stunt I pulled right there, oh, ignore that beeping. That stunt that I pulled, I got to check out however many fucking books I wanted to until I got to high school, and then I never checked out books in high school. I just would run in there and take whatever book I fucking wanted and just leave. I didn't know anyone in the library at my high school. There was no real set librarian, so there wasn't that nice old lady that you knew from church potluck who knew you since you were a tiny little itty bitty. And there was no kindly old librarian. It was just mean, bitchy high school students who were working in there for some reason. And and they were never there when I needed to check out a book. So honestly, I would just run in there, steal a book, and run away. I don't know how funny that would be to listen to on the internet. I'm probably going to mash this shit up if I can, make myself as funny as possible. I really do better telling funny things in a group setting, usually college cafeteria. I have this group of cafeteria friends who I only see when I go to lunch because I don't go to my classes. Don't tell my mother. She thinks I'm a good student. For a very long time. But yeah, college cafeteria. So Joanna. Broke my brain. Okay, we're gonna stop now. I'm gonna edit this later. I'm just gonna mash up a bunch of shit later. I could be a kitten.